The Bible is not just a collection of stories. It's a grand narrative that unfolds from Genesis to Revelation. It begins with creation, where God forms the world and humanity, setting the stage for a journey filled with sin and redemption. In Genesis, we witness the fall of Adam and Eve, the choice of Abraham, and the promise of a great nation. Exodus follows, showcasing God's deliverance of the Israelites from slavery, giving them the Ten Commandments as a guide for holy living. Leviticus outlines laws for worship and holiness, while Numbers chronicles Israel's 40-year journey through the wilderness, a time of teaching and growth. Deuteronomy captures Moses' final teachings, preparing the people for the promised land. As we move into the history of Israel, the book of Joshua tells of the conquest of Canaan, while Judges reveals a cycle of sin and salvation through leaders like Deborah and Samson. Ruth's story highlights loyalty and love, linking to the lineage of King David. The rise of monarchy is chronicled in 1 and 2 Samuel, where Saul and David reign. 1 and 2 Kings detail Solomon's temple and the division of the kingdom into Israel and Judah, while Chronicles focuses on Judah's history and the temple's significance. Ezra and Nehemiah recount the return from exile and the rebuilding of Jerusalem, and Esther's bravery saves her people in Persia, showcasing God's providence throughout history. In the poetic and wisdom literature, Job questions the suffering of the righteous, while Psalms expresses the full range of human emotion in worship. Proverbs offers practical wisdom, and Ecclesiastes reflects on life's meaning apart from God. The Song of Solomon celebrates love, often interpreted as a metaphor for God's love for his people. The prophets, from Isaiah to Malachi, warn of judgment yet offer hope, prophesying the coming Messiah and restoration. The Gospels reveal the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Matthew presents him as the Jewish Messiah. Mark captures his swift ministry. Luke emphasizes compassion, and John unveils his divine nature. The Acts of the Apostles narrate the birth of the Church, empowered by the Holy Spirit, while the epistles provide guidance on Christian living, faith, and church leadership, emphasizing salvation by grace and love in action. Finally, Revelation offers a vision of the end times, where Christ triumphs over evil, and God's people dwell in a new heaven and earth forever in his presence. This is the story of the Bible, a unified narrative of hope and redemption.